So today's video, I'm going to talk about the Marvels. This is so much more different than my usual content I do on this channel, but I just felt like I needed to talk about this as I really enjoyed this film. It was fun. It had a great story. The way each character in this, the Marvel's characters, Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau and Ms. Marvel, how they share their powers for this film and how they have to basically use it is a great story. I need to discuss this in today's video, just because I really do feel very positive about how I feel about this film, especially after watching it. And especially after the downfall Marvel's had with a couple of Marvel films, especially in Phase 4 and a bit in Phase 5, because Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was definitely not the best film to come out of anything. And to be honest, I went in there with high hopes and I didn't get much out of Ant-Man. I went into the Marvels expecting maybe the absolute worst. But I didn't even get that. I got a better film than I thought it was going to be. A lot better. And to be honest, this is so much better than Captain Marvel, which is a Phase 3 film. And I really like this a lot more. So let's just talk about it in today's video. Just these pictures are going to be very short and pretty simple. So let's get on with today's video. There will obviously be no spoilers because I do not feel like spoiling the film straight away for anyone. And if I do another discussion about it, I might spoil it there, but definitely not here. Something that I really like about the Marvels is basically the storyline between their powers being entangled. The way that Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel, and Monica Rambeau are able to sort of use their power in this basically amazing film is pretty simple. They do a bit of training montages together and they are able to learn skills to being able to get ready to fight in plenty of fight scenes in this film, which are very beautifully choreographed. Sorry, I can't pronounce the word properly, but it's very beautiful to see how these three actors work very well. Iman Vellani, she really might carry most of the acting performance in this film to many people who go watch this, but the only reason why she carries it is because she's like every other Marvel viewer. She is a fan of this. She is literally a fangirl, and even Monica Rambeau in the film even suggests this whole story that's going on is a fanfic and something she would be into, which is totally true. But I have to give credit to Ms. Marvel's actor. She really does a great job in this whole film without giving any spoilers away. She really does very well. Same with Brie Larson too. I have to admit, maybe just in the Captain Marvel film, she did very good acting. She's been a very good actor in Marvel. I've really appreciated her in every scene she's been in any of the MCU so far. Something I do feel bad for her about is she keeps being thrown into mid-credit or end-credit scenes, which she probably doesn't even know what film it is. Because like the Shang-Chi one, as much it was very outputting, it's just very weird to see Shang-Chi and and Captain Marvel just be in two different parts of this universe and seeing her go run off. I do feel bad for Brie Larson to get this sort of role, but she does a phenomenal job. Back in 2019, I might have not liked her in this role of Captain Marvel, but I totally see her as a brilliant Captain Marvel, and I wouldn't want her to be replaced with any other actor, because she really does very well. I've got to admit, she's grown, and in this role, she is amazing. Now, talking about Monica Rambeau in this film, Teyonah Parris, who plays Monica Rambeau, obviously, is absolutely amazing as well. The character growth she has in this film, coming off WandaVision, is absolutely amazing. Something I also do want to quickly throw into this film is you don't need to watch much. If you have watched Ms. Marvel or WandaVision, it's a bonus for you to come into this film. Or basically any of the Disney Plus shows, to be honest. If you've watched any, it is a bonus. Obviously, you'll see stuff that you might know when you're on Earth, you might notice a couple of Earth stuff. But besides that, you don't need to watch much, as in the first 15 minutes, you find out basically a lot about these characters. You find out obviously Brie Larson's story, Miss Marvel's story, and Monica Rambeau's story, at least in the 15 minutes, if not in any of the flashbacks that are in the film. It is absolutely amazing, and if I've got to be honest, if this is a sequel to any Disney Plus show or movie, I would definitely say this is more of a Avengers Endgame sequel film than anything else. It's not a Captain Marvel sequel as much, even though it is also a Captain Marvel sequel, but Captain Marvel could also be considered a sequel into, or prequel into, the Avengers or the Avengers Endgame films. So yeah, I really enjoy this film. There's a lot of really cool scenes. Basically, there's a lot to talk about in this film that I don't really want to explain more about. The villain, Da-Ben, was a mediocre villain. She does have does have a motive for what she wants to do. Obviously, Miss Marvel's Bengals, if you've watched the Marvels, Miss Marvel will obviously be sort of more explained in this film. There's a lot to break down in this film, and it's absolutely amazing. And I'll leave that to, obviously, the experts like New Rockstars to break this film down. But I just wanted to say, if you haven't already, go watch the Marvels. I went in there thinking it wasn't going to be so good, but it turns out it's amazing. It's really good, and I just wanted to push the positivity out there for this film, because I think all the actors in this film, they all deserve the recognition that is done, and also stay for the mid and post-credit scene, or whatever those credits are called. You guys know what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.